So I had to run an errand down here, downtown in the Bronco, to my client's house. This is their house right here. They just got it. It's freaking rad. It also happens to be really close to Paradise Palms, which I noticed today they've got a couple new listings. So let's go check one of them out. They're really cool. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods in town. And if you like mid-century modern, you're not gonna wanna miss it. So check it out. There we go. It's freaking cold, by the way, and I almost said it was December, but it's January. It's like January 5th. So, feels good to be in Vegas, top down. Let's do it. Okay, we're in here. Love this neighborhood. Okay, so we just got here. This house is really cool. I just turned on all the lights for you, so I got a little bit of a peek-see. But what's really cool about it is it's like 3,200 square feet, which is giant for this area. This is a split level, and this technically isn't Paradise Palms, but it's right next to it. So, and who cares about if it's Paradise Palms or not? It's cool, it's vintage, it was built in '64, and it's 5 bedrooms. It's also set up for like multi-gen living, so if you wanted to even have some like ADUs or maybe rent out a couple spaces, this would be a great spot for you. Or if you had grandma that needs to live with you or whoever now because of the Rona, this home would be sweet for you too. So check it out. The only con for me is there's no garage, but there's a ton of parking and it's got a pool. So let's check it out. I really love this door right here. It's freaking red. It kept kind of that vintage vibe. And instead of just doing like a more modern style, they kept that. Right when you come in, they just did some really cool stuff. Like all the fixtures are really awesome. I love this area right here. I would probably have to put it as just like a formal living room. You get some awesome windows, which are blasting me with sun right now. This is a really big space, and of course this fireplace is awesome. It is real wood. So that's awesome, because you know, you're in Vegas, you need a fireplace. But you got bedrooms up here, which is cool, and then there's 2 downstairs that are just giant. They're converted, of course. I think one used to be a garage at one point, but they're both set up that they could be kind of like their own apartments. So if you're into like getting extra money, income to help pay for your home, that would be awesome. Or of course, like I mentioned earlier, if grandma needs a place to go, your house is probably gonna be available. But check out how big this area is. One of the big problems people have with vintage homes, me included, is actually like the ceiling height. Like this is only 8 feet high, but it honestly doesn't feel squatty in this one. Everything's so wide, so expansive, which is awesome. These cabinets all completely new. Soft close. Let's do the drawer test. Ooh, they're scoring with me, guys. Real wood. Soft close. Nice. These LED lights are kind of cool too. They have these on a weird switch system where you push it once and it does like this little accent trim that's probably nice at night. You push it again, then it just turns into like the full can, like that one right there. It's a big yard. Very low maintenance because they've cemented off most of it. How much will you pay me to jump in here right now? It's probably, I don't know, 30 degrees inside there. I'm not gonna do it. I know you thought I was gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, so even though there's not a garage, you have this kind of like RV style parking right here, which is cool. And this sits on like 10,000 square feet. So it's right around a 1/4 acre. So it's not like it's small by any means. So definitely ample space. You could put a covered area if you wanted to protect some cars, maybe some motorcycles, or put those in one of the apartments here. So that's always an option for you too. All right, while we're here, we might as well just talk about some of the problems you get when you're buying a vintage home. I say that because I am a realtor and I've helped a few people buy some older homes, which I love, but it's not as easy as buying a new home. So first off and foremost, electrical. Electrical, that didn't look that bad, but there are some, and always the main thing is to get a really good home inspector. I'm not a home inspector, but I know some really good ones. So get a really good home inspector because they're gonna wanna check your electrical, make sure you don't have any weird shorts. I've had some homes that were in contract that they weren't properly grounded because they didn't do it back then. Maybe things weren't up to code. Like this is a flip, right? So someone's come in, they purchased it, they've renovated it, now they're trying to sell it for profit. There's a lot of bad flippers out there. There are also really good flippers too, so that's kind of key. Second would be plumbing. Plumbing can be huge because you might not notice it, and then all of a sudden, now you're $10,000 trying to get a new plumbing pipe or sewer pipe, drain pipe, all the way down to the main from your kitchen. I always recommend getting your plumbing scoped. So it's extra fee, it costs more money for you up front, but it can save you a lot in the back end. I actually recently had some clients, they didn't want to do it, and I totally understand them not wanting to do it, but as soon as they got in, they realized that maybe the inspector missed something, and the plumbing issue needed to get remediated ASAP because it was leaking from their bathtub into their other room, which was not cool. Luckily, the house was flipped by some good people who warrantied their work, and they came out immediately and they took care of it. But it couldn't have been a costly repair, and it was one rusted out pipe. So that's something to definitely consider as well. One more thing I would say to consider when you're looking at buying a vintage home, and there's still tons of things to consider, but another thing would definitely be the renovations. Was it up to code? If that's something that matters to you, because you might have to disclose that to when you go to sell it down the road, or maybe you wanted to get a pool put in the back or some other form of construction and you might need it to be up to code beforehand, then keep an eye on that as well, because most people are just adding walls, taking down walls without doing permits on it. So anyways, enough of my rant, let's check out the rest of the house. Okay, so down here, this area is cool. This is all that luxury vinyl flooring. And this is kind of the standard as far as washer and dryer goes for like Paradise Palms too. Most of them, this is just electric, so no gas here. This is where your furnace is at. I want to say this one, I didn't notice, but I think this home, the AC unit is on the roof, which is kind of standard. Okay, so this would be the two areas that you could use for auxiliary living or your grandma, because they're all kind of set up as apartments, which is cool. So put a little mini fridge in there. Got your own closet, you have access to outside, and they have their own shower. So very cool, very modern. I've got those same tiles except for black at my house. My wife's choice, of course. Okay, the next one, like these rooms are pretty big. Like this is probably 18 by 18, maybe 20 by 20. Like it's a very large room. And again, you have access to the backyard, get closet space, more for your own refrigerator, and then a nice luxury bathroom. This could even be your master bedroom if you want it downstairs. Let's go upstairs. Let's see the rest of these. Whew. You'll see this upstairs a lot too, but check this out. So the island has these little wood trims. You see this at a lot of the new model homes. It's really cool. When we go upstairs, there are a few accent walls that are done the same way, including this one. Cool. Love it. Let me know what you think. So here is what I believe could be the master bedroom, if you want it upstairs. It's smaller than that giant room downstairs. Big closet, it wraps around a little bit. Yeah, that wall's awesome. And they did the barn door, the bathroom. Same floors as downstairs. Two more bedrooms up here. Even these other bedrooms are really good. They're good sized, especially compared to something new. Okay, so let's go over the stats again real quick. So it's 5 bedrooms, 4 bath. It's priced at $525,000, and it's just about 10,000 square footage or so for the lot. It's a pretty cool house. The area, you're right next to the Boulevard Mall, right next to Paradise Palms. So have that idea. You're also really central. That's kind of the whole idea of this place. It was more inner city at the time. I like it a lot. This house is phenomenal as far as like the fixtures they did, all the accents. I like all that. I would want a garage. So I don't know. Let me know. Do you need a garage? Because I need a garage. I don't think I can go without one. But besides that, this house is freaking huge. And if you wanted to make some extra money, again, I'll say it, rent out those bottom spots. That's probably what I would do, or convert it to a garage. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this crap, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.